What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training. And today we're going to be talking about how wide receivers can improve their blocking skills. So we're going to be talking about some of the key things you guys can do when you go up to a DB. You're trying to block him, whether it's in a bubble screen situation like this right here, or whether you're just run blocking, you got to go downfield and get a DB who's maybe 7 yards off. So I hope this video gives you guys some value. Hope it teaches you a few new things about just what you need to be able to do besides route running and besides catching, which is our main focus. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you're not sure how to structure your workouts, you're not sure what drills to do for how long, what you need to be doing on the field, what you need to be working on, check out that very first link in the description for our 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan. So what it is, it's a 4-week step-by-step program where we break down all the specific drills, put it into sets and reps. We give you rest days and we give you live game, not like full speed examples. We give you a 30-minute video where we break down each drill, the reason behind each drill, what each drill is working on, and then a full speed example combined with our plan step by step. So check out that very first link in the description, fellas. Hope you guys can check that out. Let's get started with this video. So we're looking at Mechie here blocking for Devontae Smith. So we're going to be here. Now, a lot of people think this is a flag, but watch his mouthpiece. That DB throws the mouthpiece. A lot of people think that that's a flag, but that's actually his mouthpiece going. So again, isn't a flag, wasn't called. This is the technique that you guys need. So when I go up to a DB, right, it's super important that the main thing is you want to be under control. You don't want to be over anxious. You don't want to be running at this guy and let your legs trail way behind and not be balanced. You want to be under control on this guy because ultimately he's got to make a tackle. So he can't be coming in there like a bat out of hell trying to take this guy's head off, because he's going to end up just getting one move and just get shaked off this thing. So he's got to be under control as well, right? But again, sometimes you'll get some guys who are a little overzealous. So you got to make sure that you're under control, you have a strong base, and you're addressing him, but you're not over anxious, like I said. So when I do address him and when I do get hands on him, it's very important that I want to make sure that I have a strong base. A strong base is everything, right? Now, one of the things that I learned especially from when I coached for a high school, which I don't do that anymore, but that's something that I used to do. And I would always pick the offensive line coach's brain. Like, hey, and this is what you should do as a receiver too. If you want to get better blocking and you want to learn little key details, pick an offensive line coach's brain. Like, hey, you know, what's something this guy could do? What's something he could do better there? Why did this happen? Why did that work? And he always told me it comes down to the base for receivers. It's about your base, being in a strong position with your legs and keeping your feet active, right? We're a receiver. We don't got to worry about pulling. We don't got to worry about my first step being correct. We got to worry about getting to a DB, having a strong base, and keeping my feet active so I could drive him off this thing. And that's exactly what Mechie does right here. Again, even though this DB's got some momentum into him, that strong base helps him stay right here and helps him stay grounded and helps him stay driving at him. That's why receivers, it's so important to have leg strength and be able to have power from your hips, because that brings me to my next point. We talk about a lot of this, driving or like dropping your hips at the top of the route. But in this case, you want to drive your hips up. The low man's going to win if you guys could get low, keep a strong base, keep your feet active, and actually drive up from your hips and really shoot this way and actually drive that DB back. That's going to get him out of this play. And that's going to be that's how you're a great lead blocker or can block on the outside. So it's 3 key points. Make sure you're under control. Make sure you have a strong base. Make sure you keep your feet moving and you drive with your hips. So I guess really 4 key tips, right? So those are the 4 things that you guys can do as a receiver to make sure that you are a better blocker. And you see the ultimate end result of this thing, you keep your feet driving, you drive from your hips, and we end up driving this guy all the way downfield. Easy touchdown for my guy. Let's watch this thing again, full speed one more time. Great job addressing this guy, being under control, working those hands, and keep my feet active so I drive him all the way back. That's a great example of what to do as a receiver when you are blocking. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments below. I always appreciate the comments, always appreciate the feedback. Helps me come up with new ideas for videos, so I appreciate that a ton. And again, fellas, 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan, 28 days of specific workouts broken down into a specific plan, sets, reps, names of all the drills, and then we break down each drill, why you do each drill, and then live full speed examples of each drill. Hope you guys could check that out. Very first link in the description. I'll see you guys next time.